Salute everybody. Uh, 3 o'clock in the evening, afternoon, whatever you may have it. Uh, I had a great trip, you know, Louisiana. I ate everything you can possibly eat from Louisiana, crawfish, boudin, even some alligator, you know what I'm saying, shrimp, things like that. Uh, had a nice little time, you know, refreshed my soul, my spirit. So that was cool. And now I'm back. So let's go over a couple of things. Did I say salute to everybody? Everybody that support me, all my supporters. I appreciate everybody. A couple of people, sent through a little something, and I really appreciate it. Really helped me out, expense-wise. Now that we back, let's break a couple of things down. First, I just noticed something about the crime scene. That's proof that the crime scene was potentially staged. Well, we know it was staged. We know it was a cover-up going on the crime scene, right in front of the supposed to be witness's face. I done went back in the videos and found some voiceovers and shit like that. So let me tell y'all what I'm talking about. On this thumbnail that made you click into this video, I want y'all to look at it. How is it that right before everybody's eyes, Dolph car that was parked in front of the plywood, right? When they released the photos of the 3 shooters, edited photos with the white Mercedes with the door open behind Dolph's car, parked down there in front of the plywood. According to this thumbnail, where did that white car that's parked where Dolph's car supposed to have been come from? And how did Dolph's car move in front of where his body was? Somebody please explain this shit? Somebody please explain it. I know how. I don't know about where this white car come from, but anybody that got eyes, when are we gonna get to the bottom of this to prove this stage this cover up, this massive cover up? So once again, how does the white car in this thumbnail, in this photo, gets in Dolph's place where his car was? And how did Dolph's car get right in front of Makita's windows where his body was? Because that's not the first thing we seen. Somebody please explain that. I already told y'all what the MPD did. Now, isn't this what official proof? How can you get around that? On a murder scene, only thing you supposed to see is yellow tape and get everybody else out off the crime scene. You don't need no MPD down there. That's your only job, to seal off the crime scene and wait on the homicide detectives to get there. I ain't supposed to be walking backwards and forwards, talking on the phone, running off witnesses, telling them get away from here unless you want to go to jail. Y'all did all that shit for a reason. Now, somebody at Family Dollar, and I already know who it is, the manager of Family Dollar that wanted to charge me for an interview with her. I'm glad I didn't do it. And if y'all don't know who the manager of Family, who I'm talking about, go back to the first video that surfaced, and then you'll see the lady in the red shirt. She's also seen in a couple of still shots. But that's the Family Dollar manager. Now, the funny thing about her is that she will leave the back door open for people to go in and go out. She would leave the back door open. Y'all get that message in a minute. Um, the homeless guy, I went and talked to him a few minutes ago. Still paying his room and house, still keeping them safe. He drinks a lot, a whole lot, and so I've been trying to did everything but gave him some coffee and hook him up to an IV. But just prayerfully one day he gonna tell me something. So I went and asked him about that day. What did he see? Did you see, other than what you already told me, did you see anything, do you remember anything going on in those woods back there? Do you remember seeing any activity at the back door from the cookie shop people or anybody else? This day he said, well, don't hold me to it, but I did remember seeing people go in and out the gate, but I don't know if it was the same day. I'm like, man, you got me all excited. So I'm like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it was the day. Like I said, he drinks a lot. If it was that day, man, I wish I can get him sober. So just disregard that. I'm trying, but I know something in my heart tells me he has to remember. You know, that's when you living in the woods and homeless and alcoholic. Man, you don't know what day is what day. But I'm still working with him. He's safe and sound. So another thing that I'm hearing, and this is not even verified by me anyway, but you know, the streets, is concerning Black Youngsta's brother. It's floating around that Black Youngsta's brother knew a whole lot of information, and the feds are building a case, and he knew too much. So it's been going around that he got taken out by his own, put it like that. Before I verified him, just say it like that. Seems like he had to go before the team go down. Cain and Abel shit or whatever. But that's what's going on. So like I said, I ain't verified none of that yet. But like the streets of Memphis, when they start buzzing, you gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Shit just don't come out of nowhere. Gotta have some kind of truth to it. There was a murder in King Gate, 12 o'clock this morning. Anybody don't know what King Gate is? That's where CEO Jizzle pulled up to with the X's on the wall in the ops territory. So I don't know what's going on right now at the moment, but I will leave the link in the description box. I already know it's gonna be some kind of get back from this shit that happened with Jizzle. Hope the kids don't get hit, but 9 times out of 10, that's the way it goes. Bullets don't stop until they hits. Rarely hit the target. Another point concerning what happened to CEO Jizzle at Lil Baby concert is the shit going on around the breach of security. Talking to another person with a page, not on YouTube, but on Facebook. They had some interesting things to say concerning Lil Migo and an uncle that owns a security company that does contract work. Not saying this is where it came from. I'm just saying we heard a big guy behind Glorilla. That's what I'm gonna say, a big guy. Get it? A big guy. Behind Glorilla saying, first thing he said, I just shot the dude that took Lamigo chain right in front of me. Oh, really? And now we got a gun in the FedEx Forum. And quite sure there's an investigation going on as to how that happened, because they got to cover their ass and get ready for Jizzle's lawsuit. So that's just something else I'm letting y'all know. And finally, day 6 of Tamia Taylor. Young lady went on a booze cruise in Memphis on a Memphis riverboat with 3 of her friends. A booze cruise, alcohol and music, and a cruise up and down the Mississippi for about an hour and 45 minutes. She's from Covington, once again, for people that's just not tuning in and not familiar with this story. She's from Covington, Tennessee. Don't know if that could be a connection to anything that got to do with Dolph or the two women that got shot in Covington. One of them died from 2 guys in the same white Mercedes that was used in the murder of young Dolph. Yet, but it's looking like to me, it's strange. She was seen on the boat. The boat didn't have any kind of surveillance cameras, but the people had phones, so we knew she was on the boat. We knew when the boat pulled up to dock, once again, according to her friends, she had to go use the bathroom on the 2nd floor. She left her phone on the table, according to the friends. The friend stood by the door for a couple of minutes, picked up her phone, and waited just 1 or 2 minutes, and then left with her phone. She hasn't been seen since. According to a statement from the riverboat that they was on, they don't believe that she went overboard, but at the same time, they didn't do any kind of search. The family is frustrated. They had no boat out there looking or checking or anything. She couldn't have went overboard, but where the fuck she at? Because her mama want to know. Her family and her friends want to know where she at. Now, I got a couple of people working on finding out exactly who these 3 friends are, because they leave a trail with photos and whatnot, social media. Everybody love to post, so once I get that information in, once they finish doing that, because we gonna light their ass up for acting and playing dumb and taking that young girl's phone on her 21st birthday and leaving her to Lord knows where. And that's what's going on. There has not been another update yet. The family and the friends out doing searching for her by themselves with no help from anybody else, not even the MPD or anything, not the riverboat people. They did set up a mobile command unit down there by the Mississippi River where the boat docked in. But it looks like to me that's just for show. So there's a cover-up going on, and this plot is thickening, because they have to be held responsible for not returning all passengers safe. And the friends, if it's some shady shit and some setup type shit, then we're gonna find that out too. It was said that she was seen very, very intoxicated. It was said that she was seen very intoxicated. Very, very intoxicated. And I guess my question is, did she get off the boat? And if she got out the boat, her friend should have been right there waiting on her with her phone. You can't leave somebody that you came with and take their phone unless you took it on purpose. So my question for the family is, where did y'all go get her phone from, the friends? Because I'm quite sure there's some very valuable information inside Tamia's phone. Y'all call her Mia's phone. And with that being said, my name is True Results. Like, share, subscribe. Always try to support whenever you can. And I will see y'all good people later. Salute to everybody, especially all the ones that's been holding me down. I love y'all. I'm out. True.